The fourth national championship for the women's track and field program, and she was the third individual to win a national championship for the Bulldog women's track and field team. Sandra won the 400-meter hurdles at the 1990 Division II championships in the time of 59.84. Now keep in mind, running the 400 meters in 59 is pretty tough, but she was jumping over hurdles as she was going around the track one time. She qualified and finished fourth to earn All-American honors in 1989 and again qualified in 1991. Sandra won the 1990 and 91 MIAA championships in the 400 meters. She qualified for 2 indoor national meets, competing in the 400-meter dash and the 55-meter hurdles. Sandra was a 4-year Leonard winner for Coach John Cochran and then served as 1 year as a student assistant coach under Coach Cochran. Sandra also broke 2 individual records and was a member of 2 record-breaking relay teams while attending Truman. She broke the indoor 400-meter record with a time of 57.58 and the 500-meter record at 116.7. I don't think the 500-meter record will ever be broken because we don't run the 500-meter anymore. She was a member of the indoor 4x400 relay record team in 1991, and as an underclassman helped break the outdoor sprint medley relay along with another Hall of Famer back there, Carrie Nepper, on that relay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sandra Hester.
How do I follow up that speech? I want to thank everybody for attending this for me and then giving me this honor tonight. And I want to thank especially a couple folks that have came on my behalf, especially my family. I have my sister and my brother-in-law, and I have actually a brother and another sister-in-law, and then my aunt and several cousins that I really, really appreciate. They travel actually very far to come and attend. I also want to give thanks to a couple of my prior teammates that are in attendance right now, Carrie Nepper and Deb Breeze and Stacy. I really enjoy seeing you guys. It's been a long time. And I want to also give thanks to one of my best friends and mentor when I first attended school here, and that's Ray Armstead. He took me under his wings and actually sometimes treated me like his daddy, like my dad. But he was actually very mentorious in everything we did and all the advice he gave. Some of it I did not follow, but he always came back and said, "Didn't I tell you this? Didn't I say this already?" But you know what? You learn by trial and error. So I want to thank him. And last but not least, I want to definitely give thanks to Coach Cochran, who was very instrumental in who I am today. I actually ended up at that time Northeast Missouri State by default. Because when I got out of high school, I didn't think I was being recruited by any other school. And my coach, I went home, so when he actually told me about school in Kirksville, and I was like, Kirksville, where is that? And when he gave me the one letter that I thought I had only received to be a letter of intent, I was like, oh wow, I'm getting recruited finally. Let me go down to Kirksville and see what's going on. So I got in the car the same night, on a Friday night, and told my mom, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go see what this school is about. And she had no clue what was going on, but she got in the car with me too. And when we came to visit, we toured the school, and Coach Cochran was very, very gentleman person, and he welcomed and gave us that, I guess, the knowledge, and he was just so kind in what we wanted to see. And the one thing that he promised, my mom asked him, he said, there's one thing I want you to do. I want you to promise that my daughter graduates. And he shook her hand, and he said, that is a promise. And this day today is a very special day because today is the 22nd anniversary of my mom's death. On October 18th, 1991, she actually passed away my senior year. And when I graduated, Coach Cochran pulled me aside and he said, I know your mother wasn't here to see this, but she is here still with you. And, you know, I think back on those days, and told my aunt I wasn't gonna cry. And I cannot regret ever coming to Northeast Missouri, formerly Northeast. When I went home one year after I started my freshman year, during the holiday season, I think it was Thanksgiving, and I was at my high school and ran into my old track coach. And he said, Sandra, I got something for you. And I was like, what is that? And he gave me a stack of letters from other schools. And he said, I want to say sorry in advance and ask for your forgiveness now, but I knew a school in Missouri, Kirksville, Missouri, that I knew was academically great, and it had one of the best coaches that I've ever known, and I wanted you to go to that school. And I must say that I don't regret anything. The 5 years that I spent here in Kirksville were one of the best 5 years of my life. The education I gained while here at Kirksville was the best education I could have gotten. And the friends and the mentors that I've met and learned from has been inspirational. And I am not who I am without Truman State University and all the friends and the folks that helped me develop into who I am. And one thing I can say is that I met that goal of graduation. I am the only person in my immediate family that did go into college and did graduate, and the first person. So I can say that throughout my time here, the one best thing that this school and running on the track team for Coach Cochran has taught me is, I always said the 3 Ds, that dedication, determination, and the desire to succeed. And that's what I'm going to go with. And I'll stick with for the rest of my life. So I thank you all, and I appreciate this moment.